WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Sometimes when I look at, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, I think it's WTF Army or something.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
Live from the Functional Veteran magazine-fed assault pistol Center of Excellence. I'm your host. This is Sergeant's Time in the year of the dumpster fire, the 26th of January, 2023. Yeah. How you guys and gals doing? You guys are doing okay? This Thursday, this is Friday Eve. What's up? I see, what's up, Shane? What's up? I see Pookie, brother. Nudia, muchas gracias. Escuchando Wait, what do you say? Podcast in Spanish? How do you say podcast in Spanish? Holy shit. I don't even know how to say podcast in Spanish, and I speak Spanish. What's the right way of saying podcast? Podcast en español. ¿Cómo dices podcast en español? Otra vez. Dígame, Nuria, ¿cómo dices podcast in Spanish? Sorry. Anyways, your life is a flaming train wreck right now. So another podcastio. Another day in paradise. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. You got to be motivated. El podcasto. See, I'm already getting the comments. El casto de podcast. Come on, man. You just can't add O to everything and say that's how you would say something in Spanish. So, okay, I kind of got some bad news, but good news. I don't know if you want to call about it, whatever. It's freaking hilarious. Un podcasto. Yeah, keep adding your suggestions here, and I'm pretty sure Nuria would be able to provide us that. It's not really bad news. Okay, now, so lately, since the war in Ukraine, since Russia invaded Ukraine, right? I have been, and I keep telling this to the old timers too. It's like, this is the war that we all growing up in the 80s and 90s. This was the war that we kind of like were ready for. And a lot of things have, again, the invasion of Crimea in freaking 2014. And then, of course, almost a year since the second invasion into Ukraine. And this was the war that I always, like I said, I trained for. Wolverines! El Parcaso de el Extencia. There you go. This was the war that all of the guys that like to shit talk on the global war on terrorism generation. Exactly. Everyone is living exactly that, Josh. Why not me? This is what I wanted. This was my joint. This was the big game that we were supposed to be playing. This was the of what? Oh, wait. Yeah, exactly. We were robbed. Speak softly. I need a sleep story for my kiddo. Speak slower. I'm sorry. Hey, man, that's the way I speak. And you notice I bleeped, right? And the reason why I bleeped that is because we got kind of like looked at all mean and stuff by the NFL because we said, and you can't say about the soup. You can't say it because then you have to pay licenses and all that because it cuts into their revenue for. So I just got no choice now. I told all the hosts to make sure that you don't say on air, so that way the NFL doesn't get butthurt for saying, and we won't get dinged. So back to the thing about Ukraine and Russia. This was the war that we were supposed to have had. This was the war. Like, I feel like I got cheated. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I missed my time serving in the army while I was doing this stuff. Gracias. De nada. And I just felt like, dude, what? This was it. I mean, Rambo, Red Dawn, all the no, Josiah, it's not a freaking joke, dude. It is not. You cannot say if you're on a podcast or something like that. You have to say the big game or all this other stuff. This is a war from the 80s that should have happened, but it's happening now, and Ukraine is doing it. They're just fucking destroying Ivan left and right. I kind of have had faith that our intel community was supposed to be this. The intel community likes to pride themselves on all out of the intel. Exactly that. Got to break out that Alice gear. I was expecting the intel to be like, fuck. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Everyone was saying the same thing. Like Kaz says, this thing's been going on for nearly a year now. And I was like, fuck. Ukraine's going to fucking have some issues, man. This is like, woo, buddy. This is going to be a fucking heavy fight. We've never expected to see what the effort was going to be. Everyone was but we also expected, and a lot of generals and a lot of the people who were pundits and talking on CNN, Fox News that were saying, oh, this war was the code word for that is toilet bowl. We could say toilet bowl. I don't think it's going to get busted. Yeah, exactly that. You could say flaming thunder cunt on here, but you cannot say we're definitely living in the upside down world. Now, we are making fun of the NFL when we say that we can't say. So there we go. Anyways, this was expected to be, I mean, everyone was expecting Ivan to fuck, to whatever. And this is where all of a sudden my feelings on the intelligence community has been shook. My confidence in the intelligence community has been shook. They kind of like look into the American populace as opposed to fucking looking at other armies. And I think they were sleeping at the wheel because Ukraine has been handing it to Ivan. I mean, have been spanking the hell out of Russia. What's up, Doc? They have bent over Ivan so hard over a barrel. It's unreal. It is almost comical. All the Russian videos that everyone was saying, that they're just going to defeat us in a near peer, right? And Ukraine has been fucking them up. I mean, I cannot believe how it's very impressive. So with that, we've been kind of like poking fun at Russia. We've always been kind of like that. We've always seen them as a adversary. But what was funny is that I, myself, and U.S. Army WTF moments, mostly WTF Nation Radio, we've been poking fun at Putin. We've hashtag fuck Putin, hashtag, this is the fucking, we just making fun of Russia, making fun of Belarus and Russia. So the next thing you know, and to include our gaming kids, Grunt's Gaming Network, we've just been like totally trashing them, throwing them memes and stuff like that. Well, then all of a sudden I got several emails from several streaming platforms that we have. It would appear that Ivan has complained about U.S. Army WTF moments and WTF Nation Radio. Exactly that. And exactly that Russia talked bad shit, and now they are getting the borscht beat out of them. Please, Russia jokes and comments and idioms and phrases and stuff like dad jokes, please throw them out there. Because we've been throwing memes and joking it and just having a good time. This is like, to me, we're world famous. So I got notified today because we doing stuff and all that. And I got notified that the station, U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, has been blocked. We've been blocked. Russia doesn't like the fact that WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Moments has been sending our signals inside. We have been blocked over 77 countries, and we're now, I'm just telling you, man, it's freaking hilarious. Every time YouTube comes up and says, you guys are blocked again, I'm like, unblock us, dispute us, blah, 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 whatever. Every freaking time we post memes, or we do the hashtag fuck Putin or Slava Ukraini, dude, they got pissed, and they blocked us. So, in a way, I think appreciate the fact that the word has spread throughout the WTF nation, and exactly that. We talk too much shit, and they don't like it. They don't like the fact that we have soldiers of different ethnicities and backgrounds and religions or non-religions, and we just like to talk shit. So I'm almost thinking about finding, and I don't know how much of this is going to draw any attention to us, or it's going to get us blocked even more. But I don't know. Driving up to DC and sending them some WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Moment stickers so we can slap them on their cars. We do have the slaps to provide our own campaign, our own information operations campaign. And I'm just thinking about crossing into that fourth wall with them. And I tried to get someone to get me one of those Russian digital flora camo jackets, but I don't want to be the one with the holes or burn marks or blood. Yeah, exactly that. Russia stuff, back in the day when you used to get Ivan or Cold War. I was thinking about doing that too. We were thinking about doing that, airdropping. We were thinking about sending in diplomatic pouches. So right now, U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio are planning. We're doing plans. And, there are some members in the Russian civilian populace that don't like Putin either, but are afraid to say something. So I just can't wait to provide methods, by, with, and through to shit talk them even more. So thanks, Belarus. Thanks, Russia, for blocking us. But you're not blocking us. We are still global, and our messages are still getting in there because we do have DMs and messages from the WTF leaflets. Baby, that's my deal. That's my jam. So I just thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious that Ivan got pissed off and decided to they got cried. Time exactly that. Time to bang the zip zack band. Yeah, I'm wearing my PSYOP merch today. I'm wearing my ghosty boy. It's fucking hilarious. I was getting inundated. I was on emails all day trying to figure out why all of a sudden I'm getting all these inundated. You've been blocked. You've been this. You better cease. You better stop. Yeah, exactly. Civil affairs. Yeah, exactly that, man. Exactly that. Oh, it was fucking hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. I could not stop laughing. So, with that, Russia, Putin, we're going to continue our campaign of dropping memes, hashtag fuck Putin, and all that, and we don't care. I think it's funny. As a matter of fact, for Friday Night Freedom, every time Kaz publishes, he's got a hashtag fuck Putin. And these are all platforms, by the way. Twitch didn't send us anything because I don't think Twitch cares anyways about that. So Twitch didn't send us. Mostly YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter sent a message saying, according to German law, you cannot be posting or you can't say this, and because that's when the one of the state affiliated accounts for China and the CCP got mad at me for saying West Taiwan. And they got pissed off about that too. So exactly that. Puck Putin. Yeah, you can say all that, but you can't say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't say the super. I'll say. I can't say the. I'll say. Well, I'll slip one out. Hang on. You can't say the Super Bowl because then they'll get pissed off because you can't. You got to say the big game. Otherwise, if you say the Super Bowl, then you get in trouble. I'm just saying. So now I have to beep out. So I can't say it anymore. I have to say the word. I have to beep. We have to censor. So yeah, exactly. I again thought it was fucking funny. And then on top of that, on top of the rest, hang on. I don't know. Are you guys still around? Because we're getting some. Yeah, hang on. I think I'm getting ding. I'm like, what was that? Are you guys still around? I see you still on the green, so I think we're good to go. I think we're all good to go. Let's see. Let me look. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're all here. Yeah. It's just funny because all of a sudden I got a notice ping and it was something else. Had nothing to do with it. West Taiwan, Z the Pooh, small PP Putin. Keep dropping them. We're more than happy to share the memes. So with that, due to the fact that, okay, real quick, just everyone was talking about, if we're going to talk about IPSA. We're going to talk about IPSA. We are going to talk about it. So currently right now, the Army G1 has issued, they posted something, I think it was like yesterday afternoon. Apparently there's a holdup with the way IPSA is working. There's individuals that are waiting to ETS, retire, collect their DD-214, the coveted document O-Life. They issued a statement. They posted a statement yesterday on their social media accounts saying that once the transition processing system issue is fixed, we will prioritize completing your DD-214. Please contact your transition center if you have any questions about your DD-214. Somebody said this was like a low shade freaking stop loss, which trust me, they're not going to go anywhere. We're going to send our tanks over there before we send any troops over to Ukraine. So everyone's freaking the hell out. So I did open an invite to anybody who wanted to talk tanks. Because currently, right, I had a soldier saying that the IR is trying to get a hold of them. Wow, really? Why would they get? Why would they get a hold of them? Well, what's the beef with that? That's new. So, Abrams, Leopards. You guys know what those are, right? You guys know those are the main battle tanks for Germany and the U.S. Everyone's like saying stop loss. And the U.S. Yesterday, President Biden said that he announced that the United States will send 31 Abrams tanks to Ukraine, to evidence of our enduring, unflagging commitment to Ukraine and the confidence of skill of Ukrainian forces. I told President Zelensky we're with Ukraine for as long as it takes. So 31 Abrams tanks. So we're going to send them. We're sending the heavies. And of course, we use the Kyiv Independent, the English-speaking independent English language journalism in Ukraine. Probably ammo too on that one. And we use them as our source for anything news in Ukraine. And of course, Natalia Antonova, she provides insight as well. So they said that U.S. to provide Ukraine with more advanced Abrams tanks, but no secret armor. The U.S. plans on to send Ukraine a more advanced configuration of the Abrams tank rather than the older version that the U.S. military has in storage. 31 Abrams tanks destined for Ukraine. How long to build? Fort Hood or Fort Stewart going, 31 Abrams tanks destined for Ukraine, however, will not include the secret armor mix that makes the Army's newest version so lethal. Now, I got some tinfoil going. I got some tinfoil. There's somebody asked me what I thought about, the tank, right? It's like, well, I don't care. Give them the tank. I don't give a shit. We have tanks. We have M1s. We have tanks and Bradley fighting vehicles in pre-positioned stocks in locations around the world. So I'm like, whatever, dude. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's fuck it. If anything else, we're giving them our shit. So everyone was dropping all this shit talk about how they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Well, I said, just me. This is just me that I was talking. For the love of God, no more heavy vehicles. I retrograded in Afghanistan. I can't tell you how much money was wasted. I'd rather spend money wasted elsewhere. Yeah, it's just beginning to suck into another conflict that we have no business doing. Like an inkjet printer. Yeah, free tanks, no armor. Yeah, buy the ammo. They need to buy the ammo. How long? Until they make the lowest enlisted check for... You're talking about how we do the same thing? The soft spots. So, the reason why I was talking about the what was I saying? Somebody asked me, hey, is it cool about, whatever? This is cool, right? Yeah, this is cool. I mean, send a fucking tank. I don't give a shit. I said, this is just me. This is just me, in my own little head. I want to get the tankers, all up. I think this is getting rid of our old shit, so we can say, hey, we need to get that Abrams X that we were talking about. No shit, there's an Abrams X. Not like Latinx. No. Yeah, it's no, there is no shit the Abrams X. I think personally, and it's just me, and this is my own assessment, and I think I've been doing pretty good with my assessments when it comes to what the military's been doing so far. And WTF Nation Radio and WTF Moments has called a lot of stuff. They call it as a tax write-off, exactly. Back in AUSA last year, the Abrams X was revealed. It was an auto-loading. Well, hang on, let me pull this up right here. The fully electric model, yeah. There you go. Let me pull that up. Bam. There we go. It's the Abrams X. Look at that. That looks badass. That's pretty wicked, right? I mean, I think that's pretty cool. That looks pretty sweet, right? Abrams X. It's an inclusive tank. That's why they call it the X. Yes. The tank is useless without a crew. That's right. That's right, Branko. I'm glad you're in the chats, man, because you are our 19 kilo commenter there. So the Abrams X is supposed to have it's 3 in the hull. It has an auto loader. It's got interconnectivity. It's got AI. It's got drone use controls. It's whatever. It's like, it's pretty baller. The technology demonstrator has a hybrid power plant of electric and diesel. So the fuel consumption is supposed to be falling by at least 50%. A radially ported gun muzzle to provide more. Man, it sounds like a commercial, right? Yeah, everyone's like, oh, I can see all the 19 kilos. Speaking up, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was waiting for. Yeah, the way I'm reading the write-up on it sounds like a freaking sounds like you're buying introducing the new Abrams X. The technology demonstrator has a hybrid power plant, electric and hybrid diesel combined. Fuel consumption is expected to fall by at least 50%. Exactly. Radio ported gun muzzle will provide more control. Sensors everywhere. The turret machine gun atop is fully remote controlled. All right. I won't do the commercial voice. All right, so again, it's supposed to be a private hybrid power source and all that. The buzzword is in the industry is that Sikorsky has the Raider X, and the Caliber has the X-Works facility for flight research. All they need to do is add of excellence at each of everything now. Exactly that. Do we get more pics? Yeah, I'll post more pics. Hang on. There we go. There we go. It sounds like a lot of maintenance, right? And that's more like plug and play, because a lot of aircraft systems these days are fly-by-wire. That's a nuclear power tank. The hybrid power source. Okay, I'm going to do the voice. I got to parody the voice. The Abrams X's hybrid power source means not just better for Hyman change, yay, but for logistics, meaning fewer trucks and troops able to support operations moving the crew into the hole, permits a narrow lowered turret with just the gun, ammo, and communications. It looks pretty. Who's building it? Oh, probably the same people who built it already. It's got like, whatever. We need robot tanks. Exactly, dude. So here's some more, look at that. Looks pretty cool. I think it was badass. I'm not, again, nope, nobody's paying me from the defense industry to talk about this. It's all, everyone's, all the tankers and I can see all your mechanics in there. BAE, I think it's BAE, what is it? Rheinmetall and BAE and General, whoever builds, I think it was like, didn't Cadillac own some of that? So there it is. General Dynamics, there we go, because it's got the little General Dynamics thing right there you see on the little lights there. Proactive defenses include enhanced silent watch, the Israeli trophy system, active protection system, and the ability to launch and control a drone. That's what I'm talking about, the drone shit. Also has optical sensors all around, giving a 360-degree situational awareness. Look at that. That's how it's going to be sitting. So you're all going to be sitting chilling in the tank like that. Abrams X, Abramonix. Mercedes made it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Oh, which one? What do they make? They needs a bigger main gun. Let me see. Just so everyone's all talking about that. Look at that. General Dynamics. There we go. There's that remote. It has laser beams. It has freaking laser beams. So I think they're sending Ukraine these vehicles to sell more of them, which whatever the Ukrainians say, they will like fighting best in Russia, and other nations will want them. I agree. I think, again, like I said, not to put any tinfoil hatness on, or not to say that we are, I'm just saying, we've called it before. Does it have LED lights and curb feelers? Yeah, I think for, I was going to make a joke. Should I make the joke? I think for Central and South America, it's even got hydraulics. Sorry, there, I said it. There's a pimp daddy Abrams. Yeah, exactly. Guys can't even PMC the shit they have now. How the hell are they going to do all that? Don't know. You got any more than Bradley's? Exactly. The Abrams X powered means, of course, with the new change in its technology. Again, nobody's paying me to say this. I'm just throwing up some of the highlights of what the of what it was. Can it be squared in the back? See, hang on. Here's some of the little turret thingies here. Let me see. There you go. It's squatted. Yeah, exactly. It's squatted. Or what does they call that? They call that the Carolina lean back. Where have you ever seen those SUVs and it's firing its weapons? That's pretty cool. Can it be squared? Look at that. I'm kind of digging it, man. Yeah, everyone was shit talking the Abrams when it first came out, saying when the M60 patent said, nope, that was a better tank. It's not going to work. It's not going to this when the Abrams came out. And then bam. Can the U.S. use this as a tax write-off? Why not? Mechanical amplitude is needed to do all the electrical. Yeah, I think it's going to be like cannon plugs. I know we have members of the staff that work in the aviation industry, and they've told me that a lot of fly-by-wire systems are pretty freaking, they're like plug and play. So it's almost like a giant, I don't know, you find like a giant USB port or something, and you'll be good to go. That's just from what I've seen. So everyone was talking shit about exactly that. Everyone was talking shit about the Humvee as well. So I kind of, and again, going back to my own tinfoilness, I think this is a thing to advance some of our tech. And there we go. However, Ivan has thrown out the most advanced tanks in the planet against Ukraine. And they have been sucking bad. Real bad. As a matter of fact, there has already been videos and images. Again, we sent them to Putin. And again, that's probably why we got banned. We sent them to Ivan. And there was the T-14 Armata. It is USB. Yeah, it's USB. You have to download certain drivers for it, and I'm not talking about the driver's driver, but like you have to, yeah, USB C 3.2 compatible. Exactly that, and you got to make sure that you're able to play it in 60 frames per second. Sorry, I've been teched out with CQ lately, so I've been like, whew. So the T-14 Armata, that's what currently has been burning in Ukraine. I'm sorry, man. Russia, you just fucking suck. I can't believe we were afraid. I cannot believe we were afraid of this. Again, I don't want to like shit talk our. It runs on an app. It's got an iPad, iTank. I'm saying maybe the intelligence community should stop focusing on our American citizens and start focusing on our enemies, because they really got caught short in this. The G6 confiscates it because the US the G6 confiscates it because USB is the devil and makes you redo your cyber awareness training. Exactly that. Of excellence. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. You guys are awesome in the chats tonight. Germany said we couldn't send Abrams to Ukraine because the fuel was incompatible. Meanwhile, the turbine is multi-fuel and can run off everything. That's correct. It uses JP8. And Germany's been sending like freaking I think I send the Leopards, man. We're gonna post some tank stuff. We're talking tank stuff, and I just wanted to see if anybody from the audience, and I appreciate you guys, you tankers especially, commenting in the chat. So this is pretty fun. So in comparison to this is the T4, the T-14 Armata. The Armata. Sorry, Ivan, you just suck. Oh man. So this is what the Armada looks like. Same kind of concept. Everybody's in the hull and all that. And of course, the turret popper is right below. A lot of individuals have already been posting on social media, shit talking the outstanding vehicle that is known as of the M1 Abrams. And I'm going to tell you what, you can get an $8 subscription on your tank to get verified on Twitter. Ooh, you know what? That'd be badass to have its own multimedia / its own Twitter account. Yeah, exactly that. The turret tossing competition. A lot of individuals were talking about shit talking how the M1 Abrams is going to fare just well. And of course, look, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're trying to throw a comparison between our equipment and Russian equipment by using videos of our soldiers dying in Iraq or showing, other, you're dumb. I think that's what they're doing, Jake. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're doing the Leopard one. I'm gonna cover the Leopards in a minute. So this is what it looks like for Ivan's burning. Still, I think there's been a couple of pictures running around. I think it's burning. Somebody sent me a picture, and I'm trying to confirm it, that the Russians have been asking another country, I think is Laos, for their tanks. And the most advanced tank that they have is the T-34. I love it. Suck it, Ivan. Again, you guys are fighting the war that a lot of the pre 9/11 veterans wish you. I'm hating. I support it. You should be the cheerleader for this. Yeah, exactly that. Ours have blowout panels in the back, and yeah, exactly that. Very good point, Josh. This is isn't the T-14 fake? Nah, I think the T-14 supposedly is fake. I don't know. I got like I said, I can show other videos, but I don't want this to be let's pick on Ivan video thing. So where's the other? Hang on, I'm trying to find a picture of another one. So the T-34 stands for tractor. No, believe it or not, I think they go by years. I think they go by years on their nomenclated vehicles. So it's like T-34 was 1934, T-62, T-72, T-80, T-90. So I think that's their progression. Like I said, I'm not much of an armor guy. All I know is I was required to visually recognize them when I was a pre-SIAB guy and I was doing the aviation thing. I see what you're saying. So the Germans have the Panther as well. So I think the Leopard, bro, I'll be honest with you, this is going to be glorious. This is going to be fun. This is going to be I can't, again, I cannot believe. No, actually, I can believe, because the grit and the determination of the Ukrainian forces are awesome. SOF has been training the Ukrainian forces on their own SOF, PSYOP-CA, and special forces, their own counterterrorism stuff. We've been there already. We've been there before. I just think, again, this is awesome. To give them that other equipment, just give it to them. Wow, my phone just typed out whatever I wanted to say. Cav Scouts will be arguing which thermal sights the T-62 has. Laos has a T-34s and TD-5s with the upgraded gun. There you go. Thank you for that. Now, currently, right now, they're asking for F-16s now. Which, I mean, I'll be honest with you. There's currently somebody sent me. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody sent me F-16 one. There are 82 F-16s at Davis Monthan Boneyard circa 2020, December 2020. If they could just be patched up and I mean, think about it, man. Why would you? I don't understand why people are simping for Ivan when it comes to this shit. Why would you not want Ukraine to win? Yeah, let's talk about the fucking politics. Our politics are no fucking better either. So I don't want to fucking hear it. Just speaking of politics, we have somebody who was elected to Congress that has had everything and anything not true in their fucking resume, but we're worrying about corruption in another fucking country. And we can't even fucking police ourselves. So I don't give a fuck. Again, I think so too, Brevard. I think that's what it is. I think the supply chain and all that. We already have soldiers, Ukrainian military training in Fort Sill at the Fires Center of Excellence for their training. I think it was on the Patriot missile system, and then some of the HIMARS stuff. I think that's still happening. I'm not too sure. Again, I just shout out if you guys want to shoot the shit. Oh, did I fucking open up the phone lines yet? No, I did not. So, all right. If you're at Fort Sill, you're talking about Ukrainian soldiers and stuff like that training on Fort Sill with the Patriot missile system, feel free to call in. We'll ensure your identity secured, and you can just talk about it. We'll just call you caller. How about that? So, anyways, Canada. Fucking Canada. See, that's what I'm talking about, Canada, man. Sometimes, when it comes to their military, I think their military is G to G when it comes to stuff like this, but I think, obviously their government. Canada's going to send 4 Leopard tanks to Ukraine. Hey, you know what? It's 4 Leopard tanks that they didn't have. Thank you, Canada. Appreciate it. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure the Ukrainians will appreciate that too. The Leopard tanks that are coming from Germany, went back and forth with with who was going to send it, and I think the German defense minister said too, said they were going to do it in the teens. Hang on, where was it at? Norway is going to send some Leopard tanks as well. Exactly that. Fuck Ivan. When we decide what we do. Yeah, exactly that, man. Fuck Ivan. I don't give a shit. German defense minister announced Thursday, which is today, that we will deliver our Leopards at the latest by the end of March, and this is not too late. You got kicked from the main page somehow? You might have typed something in there that has auto algos. Lately, again, I'm telling you, man, Facebook, Twitch, they're all been acting all weird. So if you're not, we're on the green, so you got to be careful. If you got to be careful what you type. There's automatic stuff. The auto filtration systems, due to the fact that they're prepping for Trump. Exactly. What's the shipping cost of those? I don't know. Yeah, exactly that. He said, yeah, exactly that. But he said, that's what happened. That's why he got kicked. I think. Let me see. What comment did you put on there? Let me look. I don't want Heath. I don't want you to get hidden. I don't want you to get hidden. Hang on. Let me see what you said. Let me see what comment. It might, like I said, it might have. Russia has the second best military in Ukraine. Let's see. Why can't M1 send Leopards? Yeah, all you guys are posting your comments. I see the comments in there. Can you go back in the chats? I don't see anything as far as the. I still see you in there, so it looks like you're in there. Try and make a comment. Try to make a comment in the main page again. See what happens. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Like I said, Facebook's been acting pretty freaky. specifically since D. Treasy's coming back. We kind of talked about that. I'm pretty sure Kaz will talk about that tomorrow on Friday Night Freedom, but today was Tank Fest, so I wanted to talk about the tanks. And I am sure that Kaz will bring up that Facebook is now going to let freaking, where was it at? Yep, D. Treasy's coming back. Exactly, he is coming back. Of course, Ivan got pissed off because Germany now said, "Hey, we're going to provide Leopard 1 tanks," and then the Russia said that the Germany's decision to supply Leopard tanks to Ukraine is extremely dangerous. Russian officials and propagandists are routinely using the nuclear bluff and threatening to attack NATO countries, but these threats have failed to materialize. All right, back like Scully, I see you, man. Yep, I see you. I see you. As a matter of fact, I saw the message on our big multi-chat board before I saw it on Facebook. So, yep, you're good. So, you're back. I see you. I don't know what it was, man. I think it might have been a forbidden word. I don't know what verboten word you said. And what did you say, Heath? This is verboten. You cannot say this. This is forbidden. So, everyone, what does a leopard look like? Okay, well, a leopard looks like, well, let me picture here of a leopard here. Let me grab a leopard looks like someone, I'm just gonna say, looks similar like an old German Panzer, but mixed in, looking like a little bit more modern version. I don't want to say it's good or bad. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say anything to hark back to the days that Germany decided to go back to on their design. Let me see what else. Yeah, okay. Here's a meme instead. How about that? Curious leopards are curious. The fuck is this? The fuck is that? The fuck are you? It's like a cougar, but not as hot looking. I don't. Is that the interim? Is that an interim thing? That must be. I gotta keep up with the. Is that the dating thing? Is that the? Gotta keep up with the times there. What kids are saying. A leopard is in between a cougar, or is that better than a cougar? Yeah, exactly. 999. Und our vehicles do not look like the old days. Exactly. Keine alten Tagen. Exactly. The Germans over-engineer their tanks, and they run. I bet you they run pretty fucking good. So Ivan can piss off. They want to talk about we're gonna use nukes. Man, I am a kid of the 80s and 90s. I'm a kid of the 80s. I saw that movie the day after. Duck and Cover. I saw that. Ryan Metal. Ja. 21. Yeah. Yeah, dude. You can't scare me. What you want to fuck? You're going to nuke you. Oh, okay. Duck and Cover. You're talking to a whole generation that has been dying for the youngs to go ahead and do this. This is fun. So I like this. We should give it to him. Again, give it to him. And as a matter of fact, we have given, and of course, Russia. Russia is, hang on, I want to verify this, just a real check. You know me, I want to post receipts and make sure I'm good. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but it's not. I'll put it this way. It's kind of funny and sad. So supposedly, someone said, and I'm trying to find the solution of this. And okay, no, someone said it's not. They already know. Everybody's already asking. There you go. Okay, thank you so much for. You guys must know what I'm talking about. Germans are going to party in Ukraine like it's the 40s. Yeah, exactly. So people were asking, people were saying, is it true that Russia was going to ask the Taliban for military equipment that we left behind during our evacuation of Afghanistan? No. So there you go. That rumor's not. It's going back and forth. It's not been confirmed. So, meanwhile, there's let's just talk. I want to see it. I want to see it happen. I want to see the Taliban trying to work with the Russians, and the Taliban's got beef with the Russians and other shit. And ISIS gets It's crazy. Meanwhile, Kabul Now. Kabul Now is posting their bullshit. Anyone idea? This is almost like a meme. Kabul Now, Taliban. We are listening to our Russian friends on human rights issues. It's bullshit. Yeah, all the stuff we left in Afghanistan isn't feasible for combat. Yeah, I know, man. I agree. I totally agree. I agree. But anyhow, that was the. I appreciate the real quick squash on that. No, that's not what's happening. But they are doing. But don't get me wrong, they are talking. There are shit talking, all stuff like that. Oh, you're welcome. Hey, you're welcome, PZ. Hey, you're good, man. You're good. Appreciate it. So, I don't want you guys to come across as that I'm being anti-U.S. by talking about the bullshit that happened in Afghanistan, which is fucked up. Which it was pretty fucked up. We left our shit there. We have all the shit, and it's pretty fucked up. So, anyhow, all right. Let's go back to the Leopard. The Leopard tanks. Leopard tanks. What they're now? Let me grab some. Let me grab some deets on the Leopard tank. The Leopard tank, it almost looks like it looks like a German version of fucking our tank, with a little bit more different cut to it, I guess. And this is what, like I said, Germany confirmed. They're being delivered from the stocks of the Bundeswehr, and it was a statement sent to Bloomberg on January 25th. And so I credit, video credit and all that stuff. So again, it's like the Taliban never saw Rambo 3. We sent Stallone over there to save him in the 80s, and that's the least they could do is a solid exactly that. Right, but that's what I'm saying. You remember on Rambo 3. We've already had our Vietnam, and now you're going to get yours. Isn't that what Colonel Troutman said? The same freaking thing. It's like, I'm so happy. I am so, thanks CQ. You're looking sexy yourself. This is the war we should be supporting. Look, we're giving a country now. If you're pissed off about what we've done for other countries or what we're doing for Ukraine and giving them arms and weapons and all that, wait till I tell you what other countries have done that too. You ever see the movie Lord of War? It looks a little bit thicker than our tanks. It needs to be in Lederhosen. Okay. Abrams and Leopard 2 both stem from the NBC 70 project and together. That's right. Because originally I think there was the MX program for the tanks, and one went, I think the M1 Abrams went one direction with its design, and the Leopard went. Again, but hang on, somebody, I just hear another freaking ping. I think, does somebody want to freaking call in and shoot the shit about the tanks and stuff? Where's tanks people? Where are some tanks? I appreciate you tankers in the fucking chats too. That's awesome. I like that. Just go to War Thunder Forums. War Thunder Forums. Exactly that. Did you guys hear this? Well, don't worry. We'll talk about it later in the after the break. But hilarious. What happened in War Thunder Forums? I just kind of like, okay. Before was it about the M1 Abrams, or was it a Challenger tank too? Pretty fucking. I mean, it's funny, but I mean, everyone seems to be having classified information found everywhere, anyways. So fuck it. No one's gonna do anything to you. Reforger Ukraine, yeah. Okay, I appreciate that. No, we got that posted on WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page, but I appreciate the pics. The U.S. is finalizing plans to send approximately 30 tanks. We already talked about that. On a cover of recovery vehicles. Now here's everyone's like, you're sending tanks, but what about vehicles? I appreciate that comment in the chat as well about how you're going to fix them. Everyone's saying Corn Pop set them up. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, so in order to, and this is what I saw earlier in the chats. They're going to send them tractors. I know the Ukrainians are pretty good freaking are pretty good at the at their getting those fucking tanks anywhere. It doesn't matter. John Deere. Oh, wait a minute. Everybody quick, buy John Deere stock. Y'all be making fun of those classified memes till the SBI shows up. Yeah, going through exactly that. Yep, exactly. Or they're going to change the standard of what classified means. That's what's going to happen. And then they're going to be like, oh. So along with that, they're going to send recovery vehicles. The recovery vehicle that I'm talking about that you guys have seen is the M88 Hercules. And if you guys see what it looks like, again, my time in the 1st Armored Division, I got to see some pretty wicked vehicles. And I thought it looked pretty freaking cool. Hang on, let me get a picture for you guys. And I appreciate you guys interacting with me with this fucking tank stuff. I mean, again, I've only been assigned to a tank division and seen tanks around, but M88 recovery vehicle, also known as, I think they call it the Hercules now. And holy shit, that thing's a beast. I have seen personally seen these bad boys pick up an M1 Abrams, move it around like it was nothing, and then tow it back to the FOB. And it's like, holy shit. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool vehicle. Loud as hell. And I think they have different configurations. That right there, I think I'm showing you is one of the older ones. And holy crap, it's a beautiful beast. Let's see, there we go. That's it, doing some stuff, concrete barriers and shit. Look at that thing. It looks like a Mad Max vehicle already. Like, you know, somebody called it the Millennium Falcon. As a matter of fact, I saw one with the name Millennium Falcon stenciled on the front end. Just looks fun. Just like I said, it's. I don't know how you're anyone ragging on this. We should be supporting this. Give them all that shit. Fuck it. Where do we get in on the support contract to supply? Ooh, are you saying you'd like to support the war effort supplying these vehicles to Ukraine? That is a good question. That is actually a good question. How? I know that you serve yeah. Exactly. You serve on, it's almost like how we did contracting in Iraq, right? Or Afghanistan. But you would working on these vehicles. Yeah, dude. No, my first experience with an M88 is when I went to basic training and one drove by us back in the day. So it was like loud as hell. We sank one just like that in the field. Yeah, those things. I mean, look at that thing. That thing's a beast. That's just badass. I love our fucking tech, our gear. It's so badass. Let me see. Let me pull up another one here. Here's another one here. My 88 was awful. It was deadline 80% of the time. Damn, that sucks, dude. That sucks. And here is, if you guys know, you guys tankers who told me this, is pulling a power pack into the M1 Abrams. It's loading into it. Manufactured by Honeywell. So this picture was taken in Camp Coyote back in 2003 during the Operation Iraqi Freedom. So. See, there's another one here I got. Appreciate you guys sending me the links. Pretty cool. Appreciate it. Here's an M88 right here. Look at this sucker, man. This is like just cruising, just chilling, just doing M88 things. Who's gonna be doing all the wrenching on the M1 Abrams when they need their turbine replaced? Yeah, there you go. I'm willing to bet a support package is gonna happen. While I'm sure the particulars of it will be discussed, I'm willing to bet that it's going to be a support package going out. Anyways, gonna take a break. And you ever see the M88? Yeah. Ever see an M88 recover another M88? Mine was 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag. I think I got video of that one right there, recovering another one. I'm just. I think. Let me double check. If I do it, I'll post it in. So here's the up modeled Hercules one, the brand new one. Real quick, I'll just show you this guys real quick before we go on break. This is everyone says that's a more modern version. Thank you for all the tank love. There's the more modern version. Yeah, it's more modern. It's a more modern recovery vehicle. It looks great, doesn't it? Yes. So, anyway, I'm going to take a break. Refill your glasses. Hit the head. Smoke them if you got them. And, shots. So, see you in a sec.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
These arms away, nothing feels the same. Left it all behind. I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Which one? I want to make sure. I want to make sure our music is is it called? Which one? You talking about this one? This right here. Song number 2, or song number 1. That was named by Rail is the name of the band, and 7 is the name of the song. Believe it or not, most of the music that you hear playing, some of that stuff that I play from our, from some of it, you might recognize the name Red Leg participates in some of that music, so that's why we still play it. Anyways, what are we talking about? What are we going to talk about next? Somebody sent me some videos that I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to play it on here. So, but I guess we can do is we can show you some tanks. The reason why I like this one right here is, hang on, let me post this one up. Laser cannons. This right here, I thought was pretty cool. Somebody sent me this link, and I don't know if I could play the video because I don't want YouTube to fucking to front. But there we go. Look at all this tank. Look at all this tankage. Look at the gun barrel too. Look what the gun barrel says. It says Dos Equis. That's pretty cool. I like that. It should say Modelo or Tecate. I want to see. You know what? I'll be honest with you. We need to be going to the motor pool where these tanks are at and start painting names on the gun tubes. That's just me. I think it would be pretty cool. But again, I like shit like that. Historical portion of that stuff. It's pretty cool. Anyways, laser cannons. No. Anyways, no, that was the band Rail, and the name of the song was 7. What was the next thing I was going to talk about? Somebody's like posting. I'm getting all this Modelo time. I'm getting all these images and pictures. Hang on, I gotta sort my notes. What's up, Musa? Note 2 say Coors Light. Exactly that. Ooh, yeah. Let me see if this gets us. I think this is the one that we got. That got us zucked or got us banned in Ukraine, or not in Ukraine. This would not get us. Actually, it's the one I think we got. Belarus and Russia is the one that sent, because I think Kaz. Every time Kaz posts this video or this picture right here, this is the shit that this is what I'm talking about. I'm waiting for all the Ivan Simps to come at me and tell me to shut up and no whatever. Guaranteed, if these guys are part of some of the, I can't believe some of the generational drama that's happening. All the ones that like to talk shit about, back when I was in, and how come the Guat's this and we're not going to lose that. I'm surprised you're not beating the fucking door down to join this or to do some cheerleading to Ukraine. Everyone's like going, oh shit. I wonder if that's going to get me. Let me see. Let me check right here. No, I see all the streams going. Streams are active. They're all good. So, what was the other one? What was the other news? I got to go over my notes. The tank stuff really, I'm sorry. Just for those of you, I think, have a, tomorrow, it'll probably be a closed classic, yeah. Tomorrow, don't forget, we have a unaccompanied veteran call for assistance tomorrow, Owing Mills, Maryland. just check out U.S. Army WTF Moments. And funeral will be held at the Garrison Force Veteran Cemetery tomorrow at 1300 or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Owing Mills Cemetery. Again, make sure you send somebody. Every time we do posts like that, we always appreciate the pictures and the imagery that you send us. So that way, we are we can show everybody. We're all here till later, so you just go ahead and get the email later tonight. Yeah, exactly. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, exactly. Another story that's come out that kind of, I don't know if you guys remember the soldier that was decapitated in the 82nd Airborne Division. Family of a soldier whose head washed ashore off the North Carolina coast will file a civil suit against the Army on how it handled the investigation into his death. In May 2020, Specialist Enrique Roman Martinez went camping in the Outer Banks area with several soldiers. A member reported him missing, and 6 days later, his head was found just a few miles from the soldiers' campsite. No suspect has been named in the case, and the matter to which Fort Bragg Human Resources Specialist died is unknown. So more than 2 years after Ramon Martinez's death, his family wants answers about the fruitless Army investigation and hoping that the lawsuit will unearth more information. His sister, Griselda Martinez, says she just wants the truth. I want more effort for my brother. I want justice for my family, and he was in the safest place in the world, and my brother was murdered on American land serving as a member of the military. So this is, yep. Ooh, damn, dude. Too soon? Damn, bro. That's fucked up. I heard they were third group guys he went camping with. Is that no shit? Are you just saying that shit just to cause fucking controversy? Is that true? I thought it was some of his teammates in the four soldiers, a Sergeant Samuel Moore, Specialist Alex Becerra, Specialist Joshua Curry, who accompanied Ramon Martinez, also faced court-martials for nonviolent charges. They pleaded guilty to various conspiracy and false statement charges, receiving reductions in rank, and were dismissed from the Army, so they're out. Oh, so you're actually throwing a comment in there not to meme or not to be fucked up. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right, I'll lower my shields. That's pretty fucked up. There was another story I wanted to talk about in here that I thought. Okay, so we all know about the IPSA stuff. We also know that currently we were talking about the DD-214. We were talking about how retirements and ETSs. Sounds like they probably didn't like them. They ran, I guarantee. Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. Also with this, 17,110 soldiers and 8,000 family members found their TRICARE health benefits were terminated. That's because I'm not talking. Am I not talking? Yeah, we'll turn up. Hang on. You can hear me? I'm almost yelling into the mic, dude. Unless you turn up your shit. Let me see. Unless you turn up your shit, you can turn up the mic. At any rate, here, let me. Since for you, Baconator, I'll turn it up. There you go. As the Army celebrated its launch of its new human resources platform, at least 17,000 soldiers, again, this IPS-A stuff, and family members found their TRICARE benefits terminated due to an unexpected error. Oh, it was all the way up, man. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, maybe it's because I'm moving around and all that stuff. You might have caught me off. Help me out. We're brutally. You think you're ruthless in the chats? We're ruthless in our own internal chats when we do our broadcasting and we're doing our QC checks. Oh yeah, we're like we're beasts to each other. According to the announcement from official TRICARE social media pages and officials contacted by the Army Times. As of Monday, benefits have been restored for all but 25 soldiers. What the hell those 25 soldiers do? What did they not submit? Exactly that, an unexpected error. How come you didn't show up to formation? First, Sergeant, it was an unexpected error. How come you didn't shave your? It was an unexpected error. Almost like the Army ignited stuff. So, anyways, what was the other comment or other post we were talking about? There was a comment here. There was something that I wanted to blab about. And, Social Security cards, yeah. All right. You guys know that the U.S. Army WTF Moments is looking for the unexpected error has occurred. Looking for a few folks to add to the admin pool of arthritis carriers, bad decisions generators on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and TikTok. Go to the main page. Service guarantees a citizenship, of course, to the alien race. If you'd like to know more, and if you're interested, if you are a soldier, veteran, or a skilled civilian, you better be a real skilled civilian. Interested in promoting humor and making a difference in the military community, follow the link that's posted. It's not a gotcha game. Don't worry. It is not a gotcha game. That's how they got me. We guarantee zero pay. Tons of fun. Making fun of at least 2 Army watch, making at least 2 Army watch lists. What was that Master Sergeant's name? The Master Sergeant that was got an ARCOM for diming people out. You'll get on her list too. She's now a Sergeant Major, I think. Isn't she retired now? You want to boast? You want to boast about the WTF Nation radio team? Do I guarantee cool swag? Well, I'll tell you what. We guarantee zero pay. Tons of fun. And again, we do have our network that we connect with others. And Katrina, that's what it was. Yeah, Merck. Yeah, Katrina Merck. Is that Sergeant Merck, whatever. If you applied in the past, again, don't be afraid to reapply. There's different skill sets that we're looking for so we don't pick up. We have probably one of those. They had the main page has its own, they've evolved from back in the day when I first started doing this stuff. And just like WTF Nation Radio, we evolved doing stuff. As a matter of fact, it looks like somebody wants to blab about, I think, is that the who wants to call? Is that the coach that wants to talk? Is that you, coach? I think the coach wants to talk about something. What he's blabbing about the radio team. I don't know. Ice, would you mind? You could call in and boast. You want to boast about us? Hell yeah. Boast about us. Give us a call. Well, the person who's asking sports bar. I don't know who's on the horn on the sports bar because I know 2 people operate that one. Who handles that? Yeah, it's Coach. Okay, Coach. Yeah, go ahead, man. You want to give us a buzz? 415-889-8367. Go ahead and give us a call, man. Give us a call. Phone lines are open. It's already up. Or you want me to call you? At any rate, we go through an extensive program for WTF Nation Radio. People think we just post memes and shit, and we just don't give a fuck, man. We have advanced. So, I'm gonna see. WTF Nation Radio.
What do you hear? What do you say?
What's up, Coach? How you doing, man?
Nothing much. Hey, buddy, so my actual job, I had to do something pretty nice today, and 3 members of WTF Nation Radio, Mr. CQ, Mr. King, and Mr. Nemo. I want to give them props for the outstanding job they did and presenting a course on podcasting today. Absolutely phenomenal, great engagement, tons of great information, and I've got people asking when the next class is going to be. So I got to give my props and send my flowers while I'm alive to the people that truly deserve it and do it in public.
Well,
you praise in public, you criticize in private.
Right.
I definitely want to make sure in public I praise these guys.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Coach. That's what it's all about. I mean, I know a lot of familiar faces when it comes to some of the things that we do in the veteran community. People don't realize, they go, wait a minute, that's CQ, or that's ICE, or that's, holy shit, what are they doing in this class? Or what are they doing in this guest speaker thing? So it's awesome. I'm so glad that they're able to participate and assist you guys.
Absolutely, man. And it was a, phenomenal experience for all those attended. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe we might get a couple new hosts out of this whole thing out of there. But I will say they did a phenomenal job teaching some people who were pretty motivated and starting their own shows up, and doing their own thing. And hopefully, just like you've done with the radio and just like they've done with their shows and everything like that, this is a great way for them to, I don't know, use it as a form of alternative therapy. Give them an outlet for them to be creative.
You have no idea what we have in store. I know somebody talked about something else, and I've been talking about to CQ and Spanky about this because we are trying to work with the VA to get, and this is a sneak peek stuff. This is only work though. We're working to get with the VA to get podcasters, broadcasters, some of that Voc Rehab love. And so we're finding it. We're working through the legalese. We're working through all that stuff. So that way you can, as you are getting ready to get out or you're getting ready to ETS, WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Moments can provide you an outlet to assist you in your SFL tap stuff and work for your VA stuff too. So we're trying, man. We're the fact that we are, I don't know, we're just doing it. We're not asking for permission. So a lot of the legal stuff's got to get reviewed and all that, but I'm telling you, it's great to hear stuff like that. I'm glad. I know. Did CQ put you up to this, or no? Just kidding. Did you?
No, he didn't. No, you kidding me? I do this shit free. I do this shit because it's the right thing to do. I always praise in public.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you guys got the outlet to do it, especially the audience to do this. So if you guys that are out there in the chats right now, do yourself a favor. Please make sure you guys like Pop Culture Warrior as well as the Sports Bar. Their own separate pages, and actual King Smith also has his own page too. Definitely give them a like, a subscribe, and do all that stuff for them as well. And give thanks to the professionalism that WTF Nation Radio is bringing out onto the airwaves for everybody every week.
I'm humbled, man. I'm humbled that you compliment us with such. God, man, this is damn, dude. I feel honored. I feel honored.
Absolutely, Ice. You put together a phenomenal team, brother.
All right. Well, a lot of it too is like you said, it's a team effort. So.
Yes.
All right, brother, man.
Absolutely. All right, I'll shut the hell up then.
Oh,
and, hopefully on Sunday.
Yeah, I want to say. Yeah, you about to say your debut on the air. I mean, you've coached with me before already, talking some sports stuff. So you and King are going to be kicking it off, right?
Oh, yeah, and especially coming right now where the NFC and AFC championship games will be done by the time we hit the air. We'll have plenty to talk about.
Awesome.
Right. Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, big man. Appreciate the call.
All right. Have a great evening, buddy.
Have a good one. Take it easy. All right, man. That was cool, man. See, that's pretty cool. All right, so we might as well just do some housekeeping. Break out the lemon pledge. Matter of fact, I think personally the team you need to Catch King show. I mean, again, first time he went on air, he knocked it out of the park. And again, these guys, they go through all of our team that come on, and they'll tell you we put them through the ringer to get them trained up to do a podcast. We don't have. Everyone talks about, do you need an audio engineer? Do you need this? Do you need that? No, actually, we do not, because each of our hosts pushes and manipulates their own buttons. They all do their own stuff, and there's not any. We don't have any extra person. So all the stuff that you see on air, all the stuff that you see posted and stuff like that is internal, and then the host is the one that pushes all the. Whatever. That's why sometimes when you see us get flustered or you're seeing us visibly going, God dang it, I'm trying to do this. It's because we were actually our own producers on our show. So I think what we got going on. We got a freaking CQ is going to be. I think we got I'm sorry. Let me pull up that baller ass graphic that we did. There we go. Tomorrow's Friday Night Freedom with Kaz and Pookie. They're going to be discussing they're going to be getting all the great, man. Let me fix this. Let me fix this right here. I don't mind discussing some of the stuff right here, and I don't mind. Let me drop this in here because this. I kind of want to. I don't know. I want to show my face. Yeah, exactly. Get plenty on the plate, man. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff that's added to the show, man. So much stuff. It's unreal. There we go. Let me put my smiling face on here. There we go. And then of course I think it'd be kind of cool to move myself around and all that. So right now I'm on right now. Currently I'm on Sergeant's Time. Okay, so you look over there, you can see the freaking you see Friday Night Freedom. Friday Night Freedom, of course, is going to be Kaz and Pookie. All the stuff that we've discussed that I kind of hinted at, classified information, tanks and stuff like that. It's gonna be freaking pretty cool. They have their own stuff. They again awesome. I love their work is again always freaking in great conversation. Pookie with his tinfoil stuff. I do love Pookie when he does his tinfoil talk. And then that's again can't get enough of it. Can't get enough Friday Night Freedom. And then of course we have the sports bar. Look at that. Ooh, let's see how that's working out. We have the sports bar on Sunday. King and the coach are going to come on and talk about their stuff. They're going to be talking about, the smoke pit, man. We'll get to that in a minute. They're going to talk about, like you just said, the championships and the games. Oh, those two interacting, King and Coach interacting. It's always awesome to see. I don't think they don't have any guests in their lineup just yet. And then of course, Monday is, the Monday edition. We just point and we do the Brady Bunch thing and go pew pew right up above me. The Monday edition. I have a guest host and I might have a guest. Does that make sense? Flash is going to come out of the cave and from behind the scenes, and he's going to come on and join me on the Monday edition and shoot the breeze. And that's of course on Mondays. And then right here, looking back up at here, we got freaking CQ is not going to be broadcasting next week. Why? Is because he's got a lot of stuff going on with show prep, and everything else for the. In that way, he's gonna get his shit scored away. So we got stuff. So he's got a lot of show prep and stuff like that. And then Wednesday, of course, I kind of like fun when I sliding myself around. Looking at the smoke pit, man, with TZ and freaking Radar, the hosts of the smoke pit. I'm telling you what, the shows are getting better and better. I freaking love it. I think it's awesome. The host better not be an alien from Aliens. Nah. No, it's not. At any rate, you're listening to Sergeant's Time. Let's see what we got going. So we have the that media day stuff with the. Okay, I'll say it. Super Bowl, and then we have that week of the 5th of February. We have the we have a convention going to, a meet and greet. WTF Nation Radio is going to be, and WTF Moments is going to be out and about again. I like that shit. That's awesome. And then I think we got a guest on that Friday as well. We have Kyle and Jackie Stark. They're going to be joining us. And then let's see. John Lynch on the 14th on Valentine's Day. Then we have Ashley Gutermuth. I don't want to mess up her name. She's coming on to join us on the 21st. Great comedian. Likes talking about Dependas. All right, wait, but can we say Dependa? Not Dependa. And of course, that's just February. And then March, man, again, busy as shit. It's going to be busy as shit. I love it. I like all this. I like busy. Busy's fun. So again, don't for y'all too funny. And y'all still need to come to Montana. I think we will. What's going on in Montana? I don't know, invitations in Texas we've been getting, hey, you need to come out to Florida, you need to come out to Montana, you need to come out to Idaho, and there's a lot of invites. Colorado, you need to go and check out some stuff like that. Lots of meets and greets. I wonder if someone yelled a zonk. I don't know. Let me kill some of the stuff here. I got a lot of stuff open here. But at any rate, don't forget broadcasting on a bunch of platforms. We're currently live on 5 streaming platforms. Twitter doesn't have any chats. 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army, WTF Moments, and WTF Nation Radio with chats. YouTube, and then of course the Twitch, that little gaming thing. It's hard to freaking get the interaction on Twitch because it's kind of like an outline thing. But hey, the more the merrier. More platforms are out there. Don't forget, we start at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or 2000 for those of you who don't habla. And I think that's it. I think that is it. Looking at all the stuff, looking at all the calendars, looking at all this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Cause it says he's in Bozeman at least once a year. I think we maybe just do a visit, just drive up there. Individuals that are, I guess, the Sturgis motorcycle rally. You got an invite to something like that too. Woo, man, that'll be fun. Sturgis, yeah, hell yeah. But again, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I appreciate you, shooting the breeze and throwing all your comments. I appreciate all the fucking all the tank stuff that you guys helped me out with as well. Just sending me links and pics and all that. That's awesome. Maybe we need to get some like other tank experts too to come on here and shoot the breeze and be a guest. Oh, I see somebody. Oh, Sturgis is fun. Even more fun with the club. There you go. Look at that. I see somebody on Twitch commenting. Well, okay. Well, appreciate people just listening in the shadows and not IDing themselves. They're too busy watching the e-thoughts on Twitch. Yeah, I might, like I said, the theme, if you notice, for the Smoke Pit has a Sturgis / writing type of theme to it, biker type of theme to it. I mean, come on, the beginning of the fucking show is Harleys and choppers and stuff like that, and riding an open on the open road. And so yeah, I might ride out to hang out with Radar and see what because he's the one that's kind of like come on, Ice, we got to go. Let's go do freaking Sturgis. So aside from that, thank you guys so much again for hanging out. And if you guys, like I said, make sure you contact at WTFNationRadio.com or connect at ArmyWTFMoments.com. And then that way you guys can, guest inquiries or meet and greets. We've been doing that. We've been slowly getting our presence out there physically, so that way you guys can shoot the breeze. And of course, I think it's like between March and April, there's going to be an event that I'm going to be attending to. It's going to be pretty cool, commemorating the invasion of Iraq. 20 years ago, Operation Enduring Freedom will have kicked off. So it's going to be crazy. So again, thanks a lot for hanging out, shooting breeze, and I appreciate the call. And I want to thank you for coming to my tank talk. And there we go. Definitely, you bet, Gary. You bet. So y'all have a good one, and take it easy and shots.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio. The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Сьогодні ти знову написала, що тобі страшно. І я знову попрошу. Ні. Сьогодні я накажу відставити боятись. Погладь за мене бармале і спокійно лягай спати. До речі, як там Руся в школі? Скажи тату берегти серце і обійняти маму. І взагалі, давайте усміхатися. Вашій силі краса. Допомагайте один одному і виручайте. Цілуйте любимих. Святкуйте свою свободу. Ви за нашими спинами, ось такі теж надійні, не ховаєтеся, прикриваєте нас із тилу. Зробіть так, щоб ми пишалися вами. І ми повернемось. Повернемось і будемо жити.